Okay, we about to get into it. It's your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Thank you everybody for stopping by the live. You want to know why they're fake? Because after everyone leaves, they really say what they want to say behind the messages. You're playing a dangerous game. Oh, am I? And what type of dangerous game would that be? What? Because the mention of a nonprofit? What type of dangerous game is a nonprofit that helps the less fortunate playing? I'm confused. Elaborate. Elaborate. And I sent that up the river. They're saying, oh, be careful, they got lawyers. Well, your lawyers and investigators should have told you making threats is not the way to get your point across. Or reposting other people's picture with a narrative. That's not smart. And you can make your page private. We already got all those photos and all those posts. And you could keep them there out of anger, but I'm going to tell you this. That's just going to benefit us. TheCzarr, you're playing a dangerous game. Okay. Touche. Well, since the game's so dangerous, because you're making threats in the name of a website that is supposed to be an organization that helps, we now have the identities of everyone linked to this, which makes it seem like that was an organized threat. So if you are there on behalf of them and you're not listed, you're either lying or you're doing this for someone, proving my point of I'm such a lie. You have a motive. Your motive should be to help people. You hear how loud he's talking, and he's talking to someone right beside him? I'm talking to, like, that's crazy. Just pull off. So here's my thing. They came back with the threats. They're reposting the lies, reposting the videos. That's not smart. You know, everyone you repost, someone sends it to me, right? You know, everything you said, I sent it to the person that you mentioned, right? You're not making sense. It really doesn't make sense. And I'm starting to get who you really may be. But let me ask this. Was it worth it? Now, let's get into investigative points because we make progress, you know, and we make it in a genuine way. Let's recap. I had on information talking to a suspect's mother. I had on information addressing some of the fake news that was going around. We also declared situations where we spoke about organizations and things addressing certain topics spoken on, and they choose it to be me and no one else, which lets you know what's authentic. Think about it. If there's fake news out and no one mentions it, but they mention someone who's speaking, doesn't it make you think, why are they talking to them and they're not talking to the fake news stations? And I know you're not. I know you're not. Because we already tracked down individuals who own that. They ain't never heard of you. That doesn't make sense to me. And when I put it all together, there is some darker motive that has nothing to do with any individual's name mentioned. This is literally a group that is made to intimidate those who may speak on things a certain way. And this is something far different than a truther type thought in my mind. It's not even truther. It's literally intimidation tactics. But you're looking at an individual that is from a military-based family. Yes. Yes. So that type of stuff, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. I know you're not built that way. I already know you're not built that way. So all those threats, I hope you can withstand it. Because you said what you said, and there's no taking it back. Now, I don't know who's making you feel strong, but it seems like the only time you respect strength is if someone knocks off who you think is strong. And that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, listen, I had private conversations, and that's why from here on, I just stick to the messages where they claim to know people and have been around people. Matter of fact, to a point where they told me these people did scary things in other places. Yes, they broke them down. Now they saying they have no knowledge of it, and I'm a liar. What do I have to lie about? What do I have to lie about? Why would I lie about that? What you said these people did, and what did I say to you? I know people that did way scarier things when you went into detail on them. So do they know that you're a big mouth snitch too? You had to be part of the crime somehow to know what they did in that much detail? Really? Really? And stuff hasn't happened around the scenario dealing with other people. I rest my case, but I have nothing else to say about it. But ultimately, what I now understand is that there's a guise that allows these people to get up and speak a certain way, and they're motivated with batteries in their back by people puppeteering them. And a group, you ever see the group has nothing to talk about, but they have to get some type of scenario to talk about to make each other feel better about themselves? I don't have to do that. I address it where it's at. I address fake media, fake news, and the fake posts going around. Thank you. Listen, publicity, it can't be bad. You're giving me publicity. So you're making things controversial when honestly it's not. It's not that controversial. You said what you said. You know what you said. Here's the thing. TheCzarr, all rights reserved. If there's any issue, and they fear this, they fear it, I will take a lie detector test. You heard it here. TheCzarr will take a lie detector test in any scenario on the questions dealing with this of what they say I'm lying about. They don't want that. I promise you they don't want that. And I told her, I'll take a lie detector test if I'm a liar. Ask her to take one. No, ask her to take one and say her real name. They fail. It's not rocket science. You fail it. So that's why you don't want to go that route. And I've said this, I've said at the Clio, I'll take a lie detector test. If I'm such a lie, I will take a lie detector test. I'll let them ask me what you showed me, informational-wise, what you said, everything. I'm a lie. So there's no way I'm going to pass the lie detector test. Right? Right? See, we know what you fear. That's why you're so hostile. And I speak on it. Again, I never say names. What they do, say my name. That's all they can do. That's the only way you find power. You find power because you think exposing someone's name means you expose them. What are you exposing? There's videos I told what I did. Can you come out in a video and say what you did? No. Their media and their, let's say, attention is me. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, you make me feel so good. Thank you. Now you're reposting other people's media to do it. That's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game. You don't even know this guy. You don't know anybody. You don't know him. All you're doing is reposting what makes sense to you. Taking pictures, images, reposting them. And yes, there's people trying to destroy me over narratives that are false. That's a fact. How's that complaining? How am I pawpaw? I look good and younger than most of you. From the pictures that I've seen thus far, y'all should be mad. Why else is a man messing with you if it's not for some gratifications? Y'all are moot. Caked up like a clown doesn't mean you're beautiful. What's wrong with them? We could go back and forth for days. That hate, I will destroy you with that. If you want to slay, I will slay you guys' lives away. Like, I will bar your lights out. I does this. Go read, what does the caption say? Came here for battle rap. All rights reserved forever. Like, I was here for battle rap. I will bar you away. Like, you cannot defeat me. Give it up. Having a bunch of people backing a nonprofit when you say you're doing something good, when you know what your intentions are. These are young lives. You want to play with them though, right? That's cool. If anybody's parent will let you coach them, I don't know why. You can't even keep your cool because someone talks about something you don't like. You think you could take freedom of speech away by threatening someone and doing stuff. That's not going to fly. So any lawyer that would back you is an idiot. There's lawyers in the thing watching what you're doing. They hit me up like, did they really just do that? I said, yeah. He said, if they hit me up, they said, if they flex or do anything, let us know. You want to make TheCzarr a wealthy man. That's what you want to do. You keep saying my name. You keep alluding other people. You're name dropping others, saying you know them. Wait till I get this person. That what? What does that even mean? You see, you can try and say a game's this and that, but you ain't never played the game. You hide and you get others to cap for you because you can't cap for yourself. Suckers. We are getting into the mix. For real, we back at it tomorrow. What type of game? What type of game? Explain it to us. You called it a game. Is this a game? I thought it was justice for Ja. No, you said this was a dangerous game. What type of game is this? Oh, it's play to you. That's why you said game. Got you. See, they always reveal themselves, but you know how I rock. All rights reserved.